Today, Netflix adapted another beloved franchise, and this time, it's Resident Evil. Okay, you know what? Maybe it won't be so bad. Okay, you know what? I take it back. I vaguely remember it being announced like a year ago, but I don't remember hearing anything else about it. And then I opened Netflix the other day, and it was just there. And Netflix was like, please watch this show. Please watch this show. We have more than just Stranger Things. Please watch it. We have other shows. So being a fan of the games, I just wanted to see how it was and see if this franchise would once again get spat on by another studio. Because God forbid they make a good Resident Evil movie. Well, as all great shows start, there's an opening narration. Great. And it's like every other post-apocalyptic movie or show. It's the same thing. We were warned and we didn't listen. The world's ending and we're hungry. People died. Who cares? And the show stars Ella Balinska, I apologize if I didn't say that right, as Jade Wesker, a person who, to my knowledge, is not in any of the games. I tried doing some research and I didn't find anything. But she is the daughter of Albert Wesker, who is in the games, but who in this is being portrayed by Lance Reddick. Well, you know what? Hopefully the zombies look cool at least. Well, fuck me, Netflix. Can you do anything right? These zombies are some of the saddest excuses I've ever seen for a zombie. And don't give me that, but it's a TV show bullshit. No, they just released Stranger Things Season 4, and that show looked great, for the most part. There's no excuse for this. Or are they just making shit up because Netflix told them to write a show and they just didn't feel like doing any research into what they were writing? Because that's what it feels like. And also, this isn't just a rare thing. Look at any of their adaptations. It happens with every single one. Oh, and guess what? When Jade gets attacked and knocked out, is it any of the wild and crazy creatures that have been seen in any Resident Evil property before? No, it's a caterpillar. Oh, and guess what else? I hope you like flashbacks, cause my god, are there a lot of them! So in this show, Albert Wesker is like the top science guy for Umbrella, and that's all we're ever really told about him. And you know how I mentioned that there's flashbacks in this? Well, like 60% of this episode is flashbacks to Jade's childhood, and during the flashbacks we find out that she actually had a sister named Billy. And Billy is bullied at school for being vegan. And one day, someone at school punches the bully, and Billy is blamed for it. And the bully's dad starts talking like your uncle on Facebook. And then Albert talks mad shit to the bully's dad. And what does any of this have to do with zombies? I'm not a complex person. I'm pretty simple. I just wanted zombies and monsters, and all I've gotten is high school drama. I thought this was Resident Evil, not Riverdale. So after the meeting with the principal, Albert tells Billy that she has to go to work with him, and while there she sees some bunnies. And you see, she is vegan. Therefore, whenever she sees an animal in danger, she has to help them. So later that night, her and Jade break into Umbrella to free the bunnies. This is just the plot to 28 Days Later. They really just... wow, okay. So while they're trying to free the bunnies, Jade sees footage of something going wrong in an experiment, and then Billy opens a cage, and a hound comes out. Billy gets killed by the hound, and there you go. That's how the world ends. Moral of the story is don't be vegan, because you do stupid shit like this. Oh, and if you cared, after Jade gets attacked by the giant caterpillar, she is taken in by scavengers, and then the scavengers call Umbrella to take Jade back, but then when Umbrella comes to take Jade, they kill the scavengers, and they try to take Jade in anyway. And then this dude in a suit, is he supposed to be someone? I don't know, he just looks like a guy in a suit to me. He tells Jade that his sister is looking for her. But how can this be? She clearly died earlier. If you can't tell, I'm being sarcastic. Anyway, then Jade jumps off the platform into a horde of zombies, which is incredibly stupid, but it's in slow motion and played as heroic. It's just her being stupid jumping into a horde of zombies. It's not heroic. Then it cuts to black and the episode ends. Wow, what a great first episode. I can't wait to see where this series goes. I'm of course kidding. I actually don't care, and I'm not going to review any more of the show. Will I watch it? No, probably not. Do I recommend you watch it? No, not really. Everything about this was bad, from the acting to the writing to the very uninspired direction and production design. Everything this show has presented me with tells me that the show wasn't made for fans of Resident Evil, but then that begs the question, why did you make the show? This is literally just a CW show with zombies, which when it comes to Resident Evil, I can't think of a bigger insult than that. This show was clearly written by people that couldn't be bothered to do any actual research into what Resident Evil is actually about besides zombies and Umbrella. This episode, overall, and I will be honest, probably the entire series, is no more than a 3 out of 10. And I feel generous giving it that. Can someone just explain to me how we've had 3 different attempts to adapt these games, and the one where Leon looked like this was the most accurate? I think I'm just going to have to accept that we're never getting a good adaptation of Resident Evil.